Alright guys, Murphy here. On my way to the airport. This episode of Spankwagon will be truly different because I'm not in town. I'm actually going to be going to Seattle for the weekend to visit some old friends and meet some new ones. It's going to be kind of cool. I'm currently on the way to the airport being escorted by Mrs. Murphy. Woohoo! And Scrappy.
Hey!
They're my ride. So, no, they're going to go out and have dinner afterwards while I'm sitting on a tiny little plane praying that the engine doesn't fall off and I don't plummet to my death. Again. So, this episode of Spankwagon will be severely disjointed, but that's okay because it's going to be interesting. I'm still here, and Mark is in Vegas, so he will be doing stuff from there. So, yeah, watch that. Alright guys, so I am here in Seattle, and how do you know it's Seattle? Well, number one, it's raining. Number two, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I have a cup of coffee in my hand, and it's damn good at that. Jamie made coffee, and it's fantastic. Jamie is my wife's cousin. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Jamie's gracious enough to let me stay with her out here for a couple of days while I check out Seattle, and thusly you guys see it through my eyes. I'm going to apologize now because it's going to suck and we both know it. It's raining, but it's not like coming down bad, but it is definitely raining. It's nice though, you know, it's a big change from Vegas. I want to show you guys those of you that live in Vegas, this is something you're not familiar with. These are shrubs, okay, and this is grass, and that's a tree. Now here's the interesting thing about this tree. It grew there. There wasn't some Mexican gardener who brought it in on a truck and planted it. That tree actually grew from, I know, isn't that crazy? Trees grow in the wild. Now, I don't know if these wild trees are tamed. I don't know if they're housebroken. I don't know if I should go near it. It is a wild tree, and I don't know. We'll have to get a wild tree expert to help us out with this. But these wild trees, these untamed trees, all over the place. I mean, they are fucking everywhere. I am not even, I mean, look, there's one there. There's one over there. There's some right there. Look at that. Look at that wild tree growing there. There's some wild shrubs, more wild trees. They are all over the place. And apparently in the wild, because we didn't know this, unlike the domesticated trees we have in Vegas, wild trees get really, really big. So I think there's something in the domestication process that makes them shrink. Makes them, I don't know, slightly, it's like Warcraft, you know, when you tame an animal, it gets slightly smaller, so maybe it's a rendering scaling issue due to nature. I don't know. So, we are actually in a place called Kent. Cunt? I'm sorry, it's what?
Cunt, Washington.
Cunt, Washington. So we are in Cunt, Washington, oddly appropriate given the people who are here. And I'm chilling out, so we're going to have some more fun, we're going to see some stuff, and hopefully you guys get a kick out of it. So, you're watching Spankwagon. Okay guys, so we are at a Mongolian barbecue here in Seattle, and it's actually a cool little place. Check it out. They have all of this food. And what you do is you get your food, you pick all this stuff up raw, and you put it in a bowl. So you got your meats here, you got some crab, scallops, there's some noodles. You get your pick. You get your pick of all this meat, and you come on down here to the end station where these really cool guys put it on a giant hot metal skillet and cook it. I mean, it's literally a buffet of raw food, and you get different sauces, and these guys just cook it right here on this giant metal pan. It's like having a giant skillet that you walk around. I don't know. There's probably technical terms for it. I've never been to one of these before. Shut up.
Hot iron. It's a hot iron.
Sean says it's a hot iron.
It's good.
So these guys cook away, cover it in their sauces and whatnot, give it back to you, and what was raw is now cooked. Again, I'm sure this is nothing fantastic that some of you have had before, but you know what? This is the first time I've ever had anything like this, and it's awesome. So now the gag is, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to point the camera at them several times. We'll see how many times during the night I can just make them wave for no apparent reason. That's going to be the fun part. All right, guys, you're watching Spankwagon, and I'm going to eat my dinner.
There was just one in the garage. Where'd he go?
He went into the bush here. The shrubbery. This tree thing happening. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the squirrel. Oh, he's coming into the backyard now. How did you get that head injury again, Chris? I was trying to shoot video of a squirrel. Where is it? There he is. Oh, he's staring at me. He's looking right at me. Oh. There he goes. He just ran down the fence.
With our garbage right there, too. Don't forget to get that. Our bags are wrecked.
Alright guys, Murphy here, and something very interesting is going on right now. Yes, not only am I in a car with Sean. Say hi, Sean.
Hey, what up?
Sean and I are here at something that no one who comes to Seattle should miss. We're going to IKEA. No, really, I want to go to IKEA. That's the really weird thing about this. I want to go to IKEA. Why? I've never been to an IKEA, and I always hear stories and I hear tale of it, and it just got really dark in here, and you guys probably can't see me right now. Thank you, Sean. So, I've never been to an IKEA. I want to go to an IKEA, and since there aren't any IKEAs in Vegas, and I'm in Seattle, we're going to come here. I want to see what an IKEA looks like. I want to see what all the fuss is about, and apparently there's some sort of food court that we're going to have to visit as well. So, yes, IKEA. I swear to God, that's what we're doing. I'm not fucking with you guys. I'm going to an IKEA. Suck my balls. This is going to be fun.
Finish the salad.
Here, tell him.
Hey Roger, you need to come down to IKEA and furnish your house the rest of the way. Get some tables and some other stuff in there. Glasses, cups, you know. You know how it goes.
Dude's got a couch, a TV, a foosball table. That's the entire contents of his house. I'm not kidding. Alright guys, so we are here in IKEA, me and Sean.
Hello again.
I wonder how many times I can put the camera in his face and him look and say hello, or wave, or do something like that. So when you're in IKEA, it's a pretty big building. So far we've wandered through and it's been like, you know, getting on a ride at Disneyland. There's lots of turns and stuff. Well, one of the things they have here in IKEA is they have a little, they have a little cafeteria. And it's pretty well priced, and I've been told that the one thing I have to try here is the meatballs. So we're gonna have the meatballs. By we, I mean me and Sean, not you guys. You're not here. You suck. All right, guys, Chris here. I'm in IKEA, and I'm here with Sean.
Hi again.
See, I love that. Every time I point the camera at him, he waves and says hi.
Hi again.
Really, this is not getting old in the slightest.
Hi again.
So we're here at IKEA, and they have a little cafeteria. Take a look. There's all the people. And, so I was told this is what I had to have, so I'm here, and there we go. There are the meatballs, mashed potatoes, some sort of, I can never say this, lingonberries? Some sort of berry thing, and Coke. Cost me $6. Really? $6? That's it? That's pretty awesome, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, so it's got a gravy and
Tastes like balls in your mouth.
it's balls in my mouth. It's good balls in my mouth though. It's not bad balls in my mouth, it's good balls in my mouth. Okay, so I'm mowing on the meatballs, and that's actually pretty good. Like I'm not gonna say, oh no, it's horrible. It's not like gourmet dinner, but that's not bad. If I worked in the area, I'd come here for lunch. It's good stuff. I don't know what these little berry things are. They're good too. It's kind of like cranberry sauce, but not quite cranberry sauce. Sean, have you had the meatballs here?
I've never had bowls in my mouth.
Okay, now we know that's a lie.
No, I've never had the meatballs here. Heard they're pretty good though.
Has anyone ever said anything negative about it?
I've never heard anything but negative about it at all.
How often do you end up coming down to IKEA?
I stay away from IKEA. I live here.
I don't exactly see this as a tourist destination, though.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right, I'm gonna eat my meatballs. You guys are watching Spankwagon. All right, guys. So we successfully navigated IKEA. It's pretty cool in there. What did we learn? Well, number one, we learned that Swedish meatballs are a good treat, no matter if you get them at the grocery store, a restaurant, or in a giant furniture warehouse. We also learned that the Swedes are pretty particular about how you walk through a building. Here, look at this graphic to be sure. And we also learned that some of the stuff, although not super expensive, isn't super quality, but you'd be surprised what you can come up with. Sean had a great piece of advice. Sean, tell everyone what your advice for IKEA furniture was.
Use glue.
Lots and lots of glue. That's real glue, not what you guys stick your socks together with. So IKEA, check mark, off the list. So the Seattle adventures of Spankwagon can continue. I'm sure Trencher's doing something that he deems worthy. I'm sure he's the only one who deems it worthy. Let's find out what he's doing. Alright guys, welcome back to Spankwagon. I'm Murphy, and I'm here in Seattle at the Troll. It's an amazing piece of art. Unfortunately, it's getting kind of dark, so you can't see it all that well. It's a big concrete sculpture that was done back in the 90s. And you can see here, it actually has a Volkswagen bug in its hand. Got a big old shiny eye up there, and I mean it's damned ugly. This is nowhere near a piece of, I mean it's art, but it's not like what you would call pretty. And speaking of really ugly, yeah, you guys remember this. Come here, gorilla. Yeah, that was the other thing that I managed to bump into up here. A whole different other kind of ugly. Oh, come on, man. You don't want to look in the camera and say something? Oh, come on. Don't be shy. Yeah, Gorilla's here, and so is his lovely wife. He did get married, and their boy's here. He's running around. And I'm here with Sean. Hey, wait, Sean's over there. And the best part about Sean is whenever you point the camera at him, he says hi and waves.
Hello again.
And they're my wife's cousins, something, I don't know. There's children that are related to me somehow, and they're up there. And this is under a bridge. We are in fact under, this is Sean, this is the Aurora Bridge.
Yes, it is.
And we're on the north end of that.
Yes, sir.
Anything interesting about the bridge?
It's skinny lanes going across it.
Skinny lanes
and
going
it sucks
across.
in the rain.
It sucks in the rain. Yeah, was that the bridge we were on up there?
Yes, it was.
That's a very small bridge.
Yes.
Very
Inches
tiny.
from other cars. So.
And this is a small street too. I mean, you can see there's not a whole lot of room here. You can see here, there's the street that way. There's the street that way. I think they actually call this Troll Boulevard. And we got some kind of small houses, and then you can see that's the bridge the whole way down. Down that way. Being a Vegas kid that I am, this is kind of unique to me. I've never seen anything like this before. Bridges are kind of unique. I don't know. Oh, hey, there's stairs. Let's go see what's up those stairs. Yeah, I know, shocker, it's Seattle and it's raining. So this is the bridge we were on. That is a very small bridge. Very small indeed. So, yeah, so I'm up here this weekend, hanging out, visiting friends and family, of course, visiting Gorilla, visiting Sean and Jamie. You guys have seen them, and having a good time. It's kind of interesting, you know, I've never been up here before. It's wet, and there's this green stuff coming up from the ground, and trees that weren't brought here by Mexican gardeners. All of this is very strange and unique to me. And I gotta tell you, it's actually kind of cool. You know, being in the desert most of my life, this is different. Now you came up here.
Is it what?
It's different. You came up here, dude. Why did you come up here? Why did you come up to Washington, Gorilla? I mean, you moved up here. Why'd you move up here?
Because it's a change of color.
Yeah.
Instead of brown, you got green. It's great.
There's a lot of green, dude. This is a lot of green. I'm kind of having cool. The kids are having a great time up there.
Then you got more culture than just flashy lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
culture instead of just flashy lights and sand.
yeah. I think there's some museums, some plays. I guess there's a pretty big theater community here.
Huge.
Yeah.
You got, I mean, there's something going on at the cinema all the time. Between the Harry Potter expos and
the Battlestar Galactica
flights.
thing that's going this week.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, just because you're out here in the sticks doesn't mean that there's not culture and stuff going on.
That's my cousin Jamie. Jamie, whenever you point the camera at her, she waves and says hi.
Hi.
Yeah, just like her husband.
That's awesome.
See, that's the gag. I don't know if they understand. We think that's funny, but every time we point the camera at them, like we were in IKEA today, dude. I pointed the camera at him like 6 times, dude. He just smiled and waved. It's funny though. I mean, yeah. So
How do you know where you're looking?
I'm kind of guessing. See, the back of this thing is kind of
So you
reflective.
probably got the left side of my head. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, probably. Well, again, we brought the hand cam. We didn't bring Spankwagon. There was no way I was going to get that out of Mark's grip. So
what do you think so far?
dude, so far this place is awesome.
You gonna move up here no matter what?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe one day. I don't know. No promises. I don't know. It's not like I'm up here on a fact-finding mission or anything.
That's true.
I don't want to scare all of our loyal viewers. You know?
Where's
All
the
4
next-
of them.
Where's the next stop you're gonna go see?
After this, we're going.
Pikes?
That I'm going? Yeah, we're going.
Oh, we're going.
We're going to Pikes, and we're going to go to the Crab Pot. That's where we're going to have dinner. Yeah. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Are you really? Never would have guessed. You look like you could stand to miss a meal or two. I mean, country life's been good to you, huh?
It has.
Now-
so it's not working for 3 years.
Oof. Speaking of the sticks, that's where you guys are at, right?
Right. Out in the middle of a farm field with a bunch of cows. Nah.
Yeah? Now I know why you moved there. Cow fucker.
Nice competition for Roxana.
Ugh. Do me a favor, look in the camera and say something you haven't said in about 3 years.
What would that be?
Spankwagon.net.
Spankwagon.net.
Drink bitches. Alright guys, so we are here down, where the hell are we, Sean?
We are at the waterfront, Seattle waterfront.
Alright, so we're down at the waterfront. It's me and basically everybody. Say hi and wave, Sean.
Say hi and wave.
Hi again.
And there's my cousin Jamie.
Cunt Washington.
Cunt Washington. There's cousin Jamie, and there's all the kids. Hi, and there's Roxana. She's trying to hide, and we're here.
Ashton.
We're here, and we're having some dinner. We tried to go to the Crab Pot, but yeah, that wasn't happening. Like an hour and a half wait. So we came down here. Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Right here?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're
Just like that?
so brilliant. Yeah. So we're down here at the waterfront eating dinner, and I have got some really yummy food. Show what I got, Gorilla. I got clam chowder. I got some clam strips, some potato wedges, and a nice cold beer. Pretty much the best I could hope for right now, dude. It's great. It's nice. It's chilly. It's a very cool night.
Oh, gotta show the wood fish.
Yeah, show the wood fish. Big old wood fish.
There you go.
So I know this is terribly touristy, but it's what we came down here to do. Thank you. Yes.
There you go.
Horrible cameraman. So that's what we came down here to do, and now I'm gonna eat my dinner. So fuck off. Give me my camera back. Clam chowder.
Nicely done.
I want to be big.
Alright guys, we are in Ye Old Curiosity Shop here on the waterfront, Seattle. And it's not your usual gift shop. I mean, yeah, you've got, you know, stuff like this over here, and then you get this. Meet Medical Ed, the world's most open-minded guy. Take a look back there. His head actually comes apart. Now, if you're saying to yourself, wow, that's pretty strange, that's not exactly anything, because over here, we have this. We have a freak pig. Has 8 legs, 3 eyes, 2 tails, 3 mouths, 2 noses, 2 ears, from a litter of 17 pigs, and he lived for several hours, and that's him right there. There's some tortoises, some whale louse, got some hats over here, and then this. Yeah. That would be a that'd be Sylvester. A well-preserved prospector, no need to go to Europe, get up close and personal with his perfectly preserved mummy from the wild, wild west. Yes.
I have these kind of napkins.
Ooh, and here's another one. I think this is my ex-wife. Yeah. That's Sylvia the mummy. White female mummy, probably of a Spanish immigrant found in the highlands of Central America. Yeah. And then there's some cool totems here, and then some shrunken heads, and a shrunken torso. If you're in Seattle, I'd highly recommend checking this place out. It's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, you've got your usual gift shop kitsch. You know, you got stuff like this. Kind of rare earth magnets here. Ooh. And we got all kinds of stuff here. Got some of your, you know, bolt and nut guys. I mean, it's actually pretty cool stuff here. You see some I don't know, there's something weird to me going from a shop that has mummified human beings to glitter kitties. I don't know, maybe it's just me. They also make their own fudge here. A little bit. So tell everyone where we're at.
We are at Ye Old Curiosity Shop. Best store on the planet.
Best store on the planet. I'm sure there are other stores that would debate that.
Yes, they would.
But what makes this the best store on the planet?
We've got fudge and mummies. 2 of the best things in the world.
I officially declare this the best store in the world. They have fudge and mummies. You can't really go wrong with that.
Want to try some fudge?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
I want to be big.
Yes, folks, an honest-to-goodness vampire killer kit. Holy Bible, crucifix, wooden mallet, wooden stake, and 1 bottle of holy water. That's actually pretty cool. Alright guys, well we are here at a casino in Washington. It's interesting, they have some card games, they have some pie gal poker, there's some poker going up behind me. But what makes this place really interesting is what goes for real gambling. These This is a pull tab. And the way it works is basically it's kind of like a scratch card, like a lottery card, but it's not. You pull this little tab here, and if you have 3 items that line up and there's a line through it, you win something. No win for me. Let's see how Gorilla does. No.
Nope.
No.
No.
No. Oh, we are the fail. And they have a whole rack of them over there. Now you're drinking a Corona. Pretty much standard beer for you. Cerveza. And I'm drinking something off tap called a Mac and Jack. Folks, if you have the opportunity to have a nice cool glass of Mac and Jack, folks, I would highly recommend that you just piss in your own face, because it's pretty much what you're getting. This is not good. This is, in fact, this is the opposite of good. This is bad. And you guys know me, I'll try almost any kind of beer, but this is I mean, you can see here there's no inherent carbonation. It literally does look like it was homebrewed. It's like the bad combination of two other beers. It's just not good.
Fishing in the toilet and adding carbonation.
Yeah, that's really it is. Someone has a strainer underneath the urinal, and they've come up with this, added some bubbles. So we are here at Casino. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my beer and maybe have another one. Yeah, good company. Gorilla, what are they watching?
What?
What are they watching?
They're watching you.
Watching Spankwagon.
Oh, Spankwagon.
Well, guys, most of my time here in Seattle was spent, you know, in dreary, bleak, overcast skies. But Seattle today decided to change it up for me. Just look at that beautiful blue sky. Just gorgeous. Yeah, there's some clouds there, but it is just a gorgeous day. And for what I gather, it's pretty much going to be a rarity here the next about 6 months or so. Clouds, sun coming up behind them right there. Peeking through back there. It's my last day in Seattle. I've had fun. Gonna go downtown today and do some of the stuff we weren't able to do during the day. We're gonna do Pike's Place. We're gonna bum around there. I'm looking forward to some more really nice coffee. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a really good day, and I gotta get on a plane and head back to Vegas and back to my life as I know it. So hopefully we can make today count. It's gonna be fantastic. It's a gorgeous place. Alright, so I wanted to point this out to you guys. These are some people doing some exercises coming up the stairs from the waterfront all the way up to, I do believe, right around Pike's Place. These guys were, I mean, sure, they're happy and excited to be out there, but we were stuck behind them for like 15 minutes because they kept jumping in our way. Assholes. So we're down here at Pike's Place Market, seeing all the fish and all the other stuff. It's kind of scary seeing this weird hodgepodge collection of like farmers market and fish and crap. There's a lot of shit here. There's a lot of touristy crap. It's kind of like being at any of the gift shops on the strip combined with like really cool grocery stores. So it's neat. I dig it.
See a shoe actually worn by Was it the greatest shoe on earth or the world's largest shoe? Which one you want?
Let's do the greatest shoe on earth.
Greatest. Can you get a camera in there? Ready?
Yep. That is the greatest shoe on earth. That is enormous.
He's huge.
I hate to see the cock on that, man.
Ready for the Gentle Giant?
Sure.
1918 to 1940, dude. He only 20, 22, 28. Do the math. Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
Dude, that was somebody's.
That is enormous. I can't believe a human being's foot went in that. And he didn't get out of a car with 17 other people with a red nose on.
That is crazy. Wow. Nice pair of rubber bottle shoes.
Yeah, that's
$1,000.
$1,000 reward for him. And then an actual pair of clown shoes. A shoe museum. Here on the pier, and Gorilla's somehow convinced me to do one of these hit your strike things and see how badly I do. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. So come around this way. Oh, like this warning, do not play after consuming alcohol. Alright, ready?
Ready.
I think I get one more. One more.
More?
Wow, new high score. Since they plugged it in last, new high score. New high score since they plugged it in last. All right, we get one more. All right, maybe we got to come over this way a little bit. Ready? Here we go. Wow. Score was 0. I broke it. Let's try it one more time. Was that it?
That's it. You got your tickets.
Well, no, this whole thing's still up though.
All right, try again. See what happens.
Did I break it? Oh, I didn't break it. Did I break it? Not bad.
Not bad at all.
So, yeah, I guess I thought I broke it, and I didn't. So apparently I'm the high score for the day, 841, and I'm pretty sure Gorilla's got another 50 cents in his pocket to make me look really, really bad, don't you? Yeah, of course. Now, hold on.
See if the gimp can do better.
Oh, hold on. Oh.
There we go.
Ah.
There we go. Gorilla now has a new high score.
Yeah, by 20 points. Aren't you proud of him? Alright guys, well we are here in Seattle at the Pike Pub down at Pike's Place Market, having lunch with Gorilla and his family, and part of what they do here is it is a brewing company. They do have their own beer. We have a sampler. You know, in a lot of beer places we go to have all kinds of nifty samplers, and so we're going to try, we've got the Naughty Nelly Pike Pale Ale, Pike IPA, the Kilt Lifter, the Pike Tandem Double Ale, and a Pike XXX Extra Stout. So, which one did you want me to try, Gorilla?
Number 2.
Number 2? Alright, so the Pike Pale Ale it is. Heirloom Amber. Ooh, alcohol 5%. Let's give it a shot. It's smooth. It's creamy. It's a little creamy. Yeah. Good head on it, especially for a small sampler like that.
Compared to the beer you had last night?
Compared to the beer I had last night, this is gold. The beer I had last night, the Mac and Jack, avoid that at all costs. You want to finish that for me?
Yes, please.
Give it a shot. Here, well, let me take it out.
That's pretty good.
It's nice and creamy, isn't it?
It is. It's a little creamy.
Now, the one I'm kind of interested in is the Scotch Ale, the Kilt Lifter, number 4 here, and you can see it's varying degrees of. You have light to dark. Let me zoom this out. I guess that's about as it gets.
Which one do you want, Megan? Dude, that's good.
That's creamy, isn't it? It's smooth, especially for an IPA. That's very creamy. Usually with an IPA, it's a little sharp and tangy and kind of has a weird hoppy aftertaste, but that's good. That's got some creamy.
It's Washington beer.
It's Washington beer. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Blizzard.
No, dude. What are you doing? There's some left. Are you a girl? There you go. Good stuff. I'm gonna go for the Kilt Lifter here. Here, do me a favor, Grill, if you would take that, please.
Now the Kilt Lifter is a dark one, right?
Number 4 here.
Number
That's
4.
a Kilt Lifter. It's kind of a medium, not too dark. Let's see here. It says it's a ruby amber, medium hop, sweet malt character, 6.5% alcohol, so a little higher than your standard beer. Good color. Good color. Interesting. Let's see here. Again, amazingly smooth. You know, you find most microbrews, especially smaller ones like this, to be a little tangy, a little sharp, like they haven't been aged long enough. No, not the case with this. That's good. Again, a little creamy, not as creamy as the IPA, which, again, I'm totally blown away by a creamy IPA. Good. I wonder if I can get a growler of this and get it on the plane. I could try.
Growler.
Now, Roxana's with us. Mrs. Griller, are you a beer person at all? Would you like to try? This is.
I will try it.
This is try. Okay, this is the Kilt Lifter. This is the Scotch Ale.
It is really smooth.
Yeah,
I'm not a flavor.
tastes like beer, right?
Like, can we add something to make that not taste like
Oh,
beer?
she likes girl beer. She likes pumpkin beer and things like. Did you get a pumpkin beer? No.
No, I got pumpkin soup.
Pumpkin soup. A quick note on pumpkin beer. Don't do it. Just don't. All right, Gorilla, you want to give this a shot? Give it a taste. Hold on. Now, let me get the camera on you before you start drinking this time.
Chug it.
Yeah, Gorilla's also on some pain pills right now, so this is going to be really interesting. Oh my gosh, it's almost like an episode of Spankwagon.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, for a Scotch.
It's a Scotch.
Yeah,
All right, Scottish can come up with something decent for him.
like golf and television and the steam engine.
And the apple.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Still liking the cream better.
Still liking the cream on the IPA. That is good stuff. Now, we're not going to sit here and make you guys watch us drink all this beer, but there is one last one that I want to try.
Dark one.
That's it, the dark one. The Pike
5X.
Pike 5X, and it is an extra stout. Now, this right here, there we go, that's it right there. Let's see if we can get some focus. A sensuous and X-rated with a gorgeous reddish black color, deep head, and a deep dark roasted flavor with tones of chocolate, coffee, and satisfying aftertaste. This is a 7% beer, and I'm telling you right away, this is right now. This is a Trencher beer. Trencher is very much into the dark beer, and we are going to try that right now. So do me a favor, if you would, please, sir.
We're gonna have our junior cameraman focus on his head.
Are you gonna hold that on there? Okay.
Okay, keep your fingers out of the way, and you're gonna focus on his head.
Okay. So nice, big, thick, dark beer here. Oh yeah, it just. Oh, okay. Ready? Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's a very dark stout. But again, as with most of the beers that we get here, it's creamy. It has good color to it.
That is some dark beer, dude.
That is some very dark beer. That is some. Now, are you a stout man, or are you more of a lighter kind of a Coors Light kind of individual?
Stout and that creamy ale.
Oh, you like the stout and the creamy ale? This is
I like him stout and creamy.
That's really good. And again, with most stouts, kind of a burpy aftertaste and just
Bites you back.
Yeah, and not everything can be as smooth as a Guinness, and there's a reason you have to let a Guinness sit for 2 minutes
let it
before you
breathe.
drink it. This is like I can see the carbonation in this. Like you usually don't get to see in a Guinness, but it's here it's very very chocolatey. That's let me it's a chocolatey dark coffee type beer that's perfect for Seattle here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that is good.
That is, isn't it?
That's perfect. That's
a good.
beer that describes Seattle. That's perfect.
It's a good cold outside,
That's right.
sitting around drinking a beer.
That's good, huh?
I like it better than light. Apparently, I like it a little darker.
She likes some dark.
She likes the dark meat. Pay attention, Decaf.
Once you go dark.
Definitely a sipping beer.
Yeah, that is not something you want to take quickly.
No.
7% alcohol, not bad at all.
That's
So-
awesome beer.
So Gorilla, I mean, it's been a couple years. Well, I tell you what, we won't do that yet. But we'll talk about what you've been doing here in a little bit. So for right now,
Picking up on the honeys.
that's it. Oh, and we got a cheese pizza.
Good looking pizza.
Do me a favor, will you just look in the camera and say Spankwagon, spankwagon.net?
Spankwagon.net.
Never leave it.
So this is Spankwagon from Seattle. This is my last day here, unfortunately. So we'll talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna drink more beer.
You get really good at that. It's amazing.
You know what I miss? I miss you on painkillers, getting drunk, and going on like 45-minute rants about nothing. Ah, it's awesome. That was comedy gold right there. Ooh, lunch is here. It's the biz on. Alright folks, welcome back to Spankwagon. I'm Murphy. Gorilla's on the camera. Emote with the camera, there you go. Usually when Mark has the camera, he emotes with it. He bounces with it when I say his name. So, Gorilla's on the camera. I'm here with Gorilla's lovely wife, Roxana. And she has an awesome pumpkin soup. And that is amazing stuff right there. We've had a bacon cheeseburger. Gorilla got a bacon cheeseburger, the likes of which I have never tasted. We've got a cheese pizza off of...
Because he likes my meat.
We've got a cheese pizza off of... Oh, it's okay, give me a second. The CMOS has to bounce. We've had a cheese pizza off the kids menu here, made with local cheese that they get from Pike's Place Market just upstairs. I've got a veggie sandwich with Israeli couscous. But all anybody cares about in this joint is the beer. Now, I think we're all in agreement that everything on this has been great so far, except for the IPA. If you like an IPA, this is going to be one you're going to like. The last one to try is the one that I wanted to try first, so we held it till last. And this is the Pike Naughty Nelly Golden Organic Artesian Ale named for the Madam of LaSalle, where Pike was founded. Light and curvy with plenty of sex appeal. Kind of like her. Giving the boys at home a little show. So last but not least on our little taste parade here, the Naughty Nelly. You can see it's a very clear, it's a very crisp beer, it's got a nice smooth head. That's one thing I will say for every beer in this joint. Smooth, very creamy, it's very clean.
Except for the IPA.
Except for the IPA. Well, the IPA tastes exactly like an IPA should. An IPA comes into your mouth and assaults your tongue, and that's what an IPA does. And that's what this one does. With this, you can take a look here. Look at the color and the clarity on that. I mean, on the standard beer scale, guys, everything here we've had so far today, with the exception of the IPA, has been top-notch. We're talking 4 out of 5 on all of these. That dark stout, you guys know me, I'm not a extra stout guy. This is a 5 out of 5. This thing is wonderful. But we're going to now taste, last but not least, the Pike Naughty Nelly. Got that golden crisp flavor, again, very smooth and creamy, very clean. I tell you what, this is a great summer beer. This would be one on a hot day here down by the waterfront. And we are right here on the waterfront. This would be great. Now, Roxanne, I know you're not a beer person, but again,
It's very smooth. They've all been very smooth.
very smooth. Gorilla?
Not like
hold on a
yours,
second.
you know.
I give Gorilla the last little bit that's got all the saliva in it, which is the part he likes. Here you go, buddy. I gotta come over here. Thanks, bud.
That is, you know, I was looking at you funny when you described it as clean, but yeah, it's perfect summer clean beer.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And again, it's still a little creamy. I think it's honestly that I want to say that the taste that these guys have come up with here for their beer, even for a small micro beer, their micro-brewed beer is a testament to the brewing process that they're using here. I mean, they're using crisp water, they're using good ingredients, they're not shorting out on their aging process and on the fermentation process. And a lot of times you'll find some of the microbreweries, if they're getting low, they'll cut short the fermentation time so they can get, you know, casks and kegs back in the brew. But these guys have really gone all out with it.
Let's see if we can't get a interview with the manager and have him discuss his process in brewing.
I highly doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see. That's usually the sort of thing you got to get beforehand, because they want to be prepared and stuff like that.
We'll find out. Now
But
I eat my sauce.
he can eat his oyster crackers. I'm going to eat the rest of my sandwich. Guys, this is an amazing place. If you are here in Seattle, I highly recommend coming down to the Pike Brew Pub. Again, if you're here in Seattle, come down to the brew pub here at Pike. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. It is amazing beer. Folks, you're watching Spankwagon, spankwagon.net. Drink, bitches.
Your head back, belly rub, turn in a circle. Hey, you, the dog to Volta, to the moon, and reverse. Amaray! Thank you. I'll call this one. Thinking about a sandwich. Thank you. Whoa. Yes, sir.